Hey, what you say? Stephen Brownstein here from Straight Line International. Here I am at PBSA 2020. What am I doing here? I'm here to tell you just what you want to hear. You say, what? What do I want to hear? What you want to hear is, why are your searches late? That's right. Why are your searches late? I mean, come on. Everybody can do them. We can do them online. It takes only a minute. Why are your searches late? Well, I'm going to use a source called the DBS. That's the Disclosure and Barring Service of England, or the UK. And what I'm going to do is explain to you how they explain to us what the problem is with the delays in their searches. And you know what they say? They say the problem is you. That's right. You're the problem. Their searches are late getting back to you. First of all, you don't know how to fill out the forms correctly. You put the wrong names, you spell them wrong, you don't put the middle name, you don't have the right date of birth, you don't have the right jurisdiction, you don't have the right address, you don't have the right postal code. Gosh, they probably don't worry about the color of your hair, if it's combed left or right, but you don't have it right. And you better get it right. And they're going to kick it back to you. And that's your first delay because, baby, it's on the way back to you. And now you got to correct it and send it back to them. And then you have your second delay. Hey, look at this piece of paper we just got. Let's put it in the pile. Not on the top of the pile. You go on the bottom of the pile. I know your client's getting a little antsy, but hey, they got to do things in order. So that's the second delay. Now the third delay they have gets a little bit trickier because this time it's not your fault. It's the police's fault. The police's? I don't know if it's police's. The police fault. You know what I mean. The cops did it. What do you mean the cops did it? Well, we send them the searches from DBS and they take their time doing the work. They say they're short-staffed. They say they're out doing other things like protecting people or quelling riots on the streets, lately anyway. Or they say things like, oh, we don't have enough staff, it's holiday, people get off for work, they'll go on vacation, our person who was assigned to that task is not at work. Hey, it's holiday season and we're swamped with requests and we can't get them back to you in time. Well, that sounds like the same thing as everywhere. And this is what the point is. Everybody has these same kinds of delays. And same thing with the courts. I can send over 1 or 2 searches, or you can send over 1 or 2 searches to the courts. And if the clerks are doing the work, they might get it back to you like instantly or within 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 day, 2 days. Well, the same thing goes in England. They do the same thing. I send it to the courts and, hey, we get it back maybe 1 day, maybe 2 days. If they're backed up a little bit, maybe 3 days. But give me 15 or 20 or 30 or 40. And suddenly the clerk looks at this pile of paper and sees an awful amount of work. And they say, well, you know what, we can't get to this as quickly as we want to. We have other things we have to do at the same time. They might say, hey, a person who does the work is on vacation. We just can't get to it right now. We'll try to, and maybe they'll have a replacement clerk that might do a few, but you're not going to get them all till the person comes back. And then when you come to vacations and holidays in Europe, you might be talking about a long amount of time, let me tell you. I like to live in Europe for the amount of vacation time they get. But back to reality. They want to blame you. You want to blame us. They want to blame everybody. Hey, I'm willing to take the problem. I take the hit. But let me tell you, I try to get it back to you as fast as I can. And I just want you to let you know that's the truth.